Hello and welcome to Lighter Types. Now, you can see here that this is an oil lighter, this is a gas lighter, and this we're going to talk about later. Now, as the name says, this uses gas, Zippo fuel. This uses butane gas, and this one is very special because this one uses plasma. As you can see here, that big purple X is lots and lots of heat. Now, these lighters are very good for the situation that you have at hand. If you want to use them for, let's say, you want to start a fire, the thing that every lighter is used for. If you want to start a fire, this one, no. You're not going to want this one. This one, maybe. This one is good because it has a high heat output, but one of the main drawbacks is that it has a high fuel cost. So no, you're going to want to use one of these. This is a plasma lighter. What it does is it uses electricity to generate plasma. It's the stuff that's used in stuff from plasma balls to light bulbs to lots of other things. Plasma is also the most common thing in the universe. All other regular matter consists of about 1% of the matter in the universe. Sorry about that. Our sun is also made of plasma, so you can know just how effective this would be for lighting a fire. There's also the added benefit that these lighters, while these have their own pros and cons, they require fuel. You see, you have to have a fuel source. For this one, you have to have something like gasoline, Zippo fuel, or any kind of evaporate flame. This one needs a steady supply of butane in order for it to be usable. If you want to not have to use any of these, then you're going to want to use one of these. But there is a problem with this too. Because of the specialized charging port, if you were to use this and had no other way to charge it, you would be out of luck. So these ones win, right? No. Well, these ones may have the added benefit of not using any power or having the drain of a battery. They have limitations as well. Like this one has a high, like I said before, high heat output, but high fuel cost. That means that while you may be able to light lots of fires very quickly, you won't be able to light very many fires. And while a flame like this burns much calmer, there's the problem that it's a Zippo. The fuel doesn't last long, only about a week. And these lighters, if you get them wet, they're useless. They're useless. Completely useless. This lighter is not useless. Not useless in water. Like, of course you don't want to, get this lighter wet, dunk it into a 5-gallon bucket of water. But you would also not want to dunk any of these in there either. So water wins out of water still is the ultimate weakness of lighters. So let's get into the review. This lighter comes with a nice brass finish with polished brass in the shape of a dragon. See, that's pretty cool, right? The button sports the same color as does everything else on it. This one has a pretty good, camo, enamel, acrylic thing going on with it. And you can see here that you may not be able to see it very well on camera, but I actually scratched one of my initials into this using a razor. And it's pretty good, but you can see here that the the top wasn't made very well. It wiggles a whole lot, and that gets in the way. If you're trying to light a fire, it'll get right in the way of the flames. See, look at this. It gets right in the way. So that's not good. You don't want that. But something like this is even worse. This is even worse. Because you see, when I try to close this, if I were to open this, see, look, you see how it's sticking out there? That's how it's supposed to look. See, look, it comes out and it doesn't let me close it. So, all in all, these lighters are old. They weren't made very well. They're not very good. They are useful for what they are, but the thing is that the way that they were made holds them back a lot. So these lighters are very, very good. All of these lighters have their own pros and their own cons. I know I've said that a lot in this video, but it's true. They do. This one is this one's a lot more useful for lighting fire, but it has a drawback that it doesn't have that once it's out, it's out. All of these have that same drawback. Once it's out, it's out. And you can't really get past that. As you can see here, now where I got this was off of Amazon. You really don't have to look hard to find them. You can literally just type plasma lighter and you can find the exact same one that I did. You can probably even find them for a better price than I did, but it doesn't matter. But see, look at this. You can see that here, you can't really do it like a regular lighter, how you could be like, see, that's pretty cool, right? Can't really get it from that. You gotta have it at a more of an angle. And then it has this blue light. That blue light, if you leave this open, that blue light will kill your battery too. So that's pretty cool. And it does come with a USB charger so that you can charge it. They're not going to leave you hanging, although you probably have a USB charger somewhere. And yeah, so I'll see you when I'm going to do another review. Have a great day, or have a great night. Goodbye.